Hello and welcome to this week's Goddess Energy Forecast. This is your girl, Abigail Mensah-Bonsu, founder of the Moon Goddess Academy and the Moon Goddess Publishing. Welcome to a new month. Welcome to a new week. So last week was that transition week where we're moving from one energy to the next. And it was pretty, let's see here. It was intense, I would say, because we had that Mercury retrograde going on. Now, although we are out of Mercury retrograde, or Mercury is now stationed, we're still in that shadow period. And the shadow period is usually like the 2 or 3 weeks before the actual Mercury retrograde. And so like, let's see if I don't know if I made that clear. Okay, so the shadow period of a retrograde is the 2 or 3 weeks before and after the retrograde. So we're still in that energy. And I feel like the 2 weeks or the 3 weeks can get really intense depending on if you flowed with the energy of the retrograde, if you did what you were being invited to pay attention to or not. If you didn't, it's kind of like the last minute rearrangement where the universe is like, let's get it done. You can't ignore it, get it done, right? And so it can be intense in that sense. But we are out of retrograde, so hopefully you enjoyed it. Or you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what you mean by enjoying. Again, retrogrades are just invitations for us to pause and reconsider and review and recalibrate and realign whatever it is that we need to do before we move forward again. So this week, we're going to start feeling that forward momentum starting out again. And it again is dependent on the type of work you did. If you paid attention to what you needed to do and got it done or not. If you didn't, you're going to be doing the work, but in a fast, more intense pace to get it done, right? If you did the work, then you're just going to be flowing with that energy moving forward, right? So this week we are moving from September, or we moved from September with the energy of preparation and with the spiritual self, the spiritual aspect of self. And now we move into October. October is one of my favorite months. Why? Because it is the month of magic and the magical self. So my question for you this week, we're opening this week and this month up by asking, how can you embody more of your magic? How can you embody more of your magic this month? Not just this week, this whole month. And I always find it interesting to see how the aspect of selves, play with each other. So September was about preparation. We were preparing for the spiritual part of the year, which is basically from now to the end of the year, right? And you can feel this because the veil gets thinner and thinner and thinner. And our access to the spiritual realm becomes easier as well. So we can really cultivate our spirituality, our spiritual connection, right? This is a perfect time to dive into any spiritual practices that you're being called to step into. It will feel easier for you because that's the energy that we're in. So September really prepared us to step into the spiritual realm of the year, right? So October, November, December, maybe even January, depending on the energy of the new year, right? And September brought in the spiritual self. It's like we needed the spiritual self in order to activate our magical self. We needed to tap into our spiritual rituals, our connection to the divine, in order to activate our own unique magic, right? So this month is all about, what is my magic? And how can I embody more of this magic in my life? Defining what that magic is and embodying it. It's not just about knowing, it's really about becoming your magical self. So the beauty of this month is that you don't have to know. If you're like, I don't even know where to start, that's what this whole month is about, right? The invitations will pop in insofar as you say yes to the ones that feel good in your body, the ones that feel good to you, you will be in alignment and your magical self will flourish, will come out. And you would know this, that's the beauty of these energies that we work with. So far as if you allow yourself to just listen, the invitations will always show up, right? The universe is always inviting us to step in, right? Step in deeper, expand, right? And it's like we have free will, so we can say yes or no, right? And if you're listening to this forecast, you definitely say yes. You're navigating through all the energetic currents, right? So they can lead you, it can help you blossom, thrive, open up, expand, and help you to create the life that you came here to create, to operate from that soul center, right? Soul aligned center. So it's very interesting. We have that, this month is the month of magic, and through that magic we activate the magical self. It's beautiful. It's quite beautiful. This, I feel like I always tell my clients that this time of the year is so easy to really tune into your spirituality, because it's just right there. That veil is so much thinner. You don't have to work as hard to connect to your higher self, to your divine self, to your inner world, right? You don't have to work as hard because it's right there. So really use this month as an opportunity to deepen your inner well, to deepen your inner world as well, to cultivate your inner world so that it's rich. Because when we move out of the spiritual realm, which would be January, February, March, right? You want to bring in, it's like you want to fill up your cup on the inside so that when we step into the physical realm, you are full, you're ready to go, right? So this month, the question that I want you to contemplate on the end this week is, how can I embody my magic? And perhaps for you, it will begin with, what is my magic? Who am I as a magical being? And how can I embody more of her or him? Right? That will be the contemplations there. So of course, when I was choosing, I'm using the same deck that I used last week because I really loved the messages that came through. 4 cards popped out. So we're doing 4 instead of 3. And the number 4 is all about foundation, stability, right? It's about the physical realm. And so it's really cool. That's the energy that it's like we're anchoring it. We're anchoring it into our physical reality. So if you're ready, close your eyes, taking a deep breath in. Bring your awareness to your body and begin to sense the energy around your body. What does it look like? What does it feel like? Is it close to your body? Is it far from your body? What color is it? Bring your awareness to the energy around your body. And we'll come back to this. Now drop your awareness into your heart and begin to breathe into your heart. And if this helps, go ahead and place your hand on your heart. Breathe into your heart, allowing your body to expand with the inhalation. And let go, release with your exhalation. Let's go ahead and do this a couple of times to recalibrate. Inhale. Exhale and let go. One more time. Inhale, receive. Exhale, release and let go. And go ahead and call back to you all your energy, all your light, all your power. Call it all back to you now from all time, space, realities, and dimensions. Call it all back to you from people, from places. You can use this mantra. I now call to me all of my power, all of my light, all of my radiance, all of my magnificence. can be all of my abundance, all of my blessings, all of my joy. Call it all back to me now. I am whole, I am complete. I am whole, I am complete. And as all these pieces return back to you, so see that beautiful light from the heart of source above, just pour down. It's like a downpour of this warm golden light pouring into you and also all around you, spreading throughout your body and filling in, going into your heart, anchoring within your heart, and just continuing down, all the way down. And as it does that, it is recalibrating, it is cleansing, it is raising your frequency, and just breathe into a state. Allow that light to continue out through your feet, creating these electric, beautiful roots of light, sending it deep into the earth, all the way down to anchor that heavenly light. And now bring your awareness to the bottom of your feet and your roots. Follow it all the way to the center of the earth where you see that beautiful heart of the Divine Mother. Go ahead and plug your roots right into it and begin to drink up her nectar of love, of nurturing, of support, of healing. Drink it up, pull it up with your roots, bring it all the way up into your body. Bring it into your heart, let it anchor, and then let it continue to spread through your entire body. Let it continue up the journey until it comes out of the crown of your head and just kind of spills around you like a geyser. Kind of washing you off, washing the pain off, washing the constriction off, washing the blocks away. I'm getting the combination of heaven and earth really coming in to release anything that steps in your way of you stepping into your true magnificence, your magic. To really accept this and bring your awareness back into your heart, call in your higher self into your heart. And from here, see all three lights, all three flames. One representing the Divine Father, the Divine Mother, and then your higher self. And see all three flames, all light come together, creating a powerful supernova. And they kind of expand out, creating an outer layer of crystalline light all around you. Really feel that expansiveness. And see that ball of light within your heart just kind of like radiating outward. It's radiating out, expanding, helping you to release, feeling lighter in your body, feeling lighter in your heart. Breathe. Beautiful. Now bring your awareness to the energy around you again. How has it changed? What does it look like now? What does it feel like now? And let's go ahead and call in all our divine guides to create a beautiful golden circle of light around us to support us and to be with us as we walk this path of reclaiming our magic from wherever it needs to be reclaimed, which I'm getting a lot of you. You're going to be reclaiming your magic from the earth. It makes a lot of sense. Because we, most of us have past lives where it wasn't safe for us to be magical, and we had to give the magic to the Earth Mother, to the Divine Mother, to hold on to it for us. So we have like pockets of magic throughout the earth that we can reclaim. Once we remember, we can reclaim our magic back from the Divine Mother, who has been a steward of it since then. Such gratitude. So from here, go ahead and ask, which of these messages will support me this week? Actually, let's do this month. Will support me this month to embody more of my magic. 1, 2, 3, or 4. And once you have received your number or numbers, go ahead and open your eyes, open your heart, ready to receive. All right. So if you received one, there we go. If you received one, how can you embody more of your magic this month? You received the Orion activation. So you're getting an Orion activation. And this card has to, the themes around it is supernova, recreation, renewal, rebirth by the light. Receive the activation by looking at the card, if you received one. And then a little bit about the card. So Orion is one of the best known constellations in the night sky. Its name is Greek for hunter, and its stars can be seen as a figure with a sword, accompanied by a dog, which is Sirius. At the center of the constellation, 3 stars, Alnitak, Alnilam, and Mintaka, appear in a belt-like formation. To the south of Orion's belt, there's a nebula that has revealed much about how stars and planetary systems are formed. The best way to describe this space is as a star nursery. During a star's last evolutionary stages, it explodes into a supernova, which creates the perfect space for a new star to be born. The Orion constellation is home to a number of higher beings, many of whom are dedicated to the evolution of our planet. Even though the idea of the constellation being a hunter may make it seem highly masculine, its energies are in fact similar to those of the Lemurians, and its inhabitants therefore honor all beings. The beings of Orion are in fact sacred space holders who help all those with star power and star potential to make the changes required to become the most ascended and aware form of themselves. Perfect, right? All right, so here's the connection piece. So your invitation is to find Orion in the night sky if you receive this card. You can find Orion in the night sky, or you can connect with its image online and then say, great wise ones of Orion, thank you for supporting my recreation and renewal. I am ready to shine like a star. Beautiful, right? Great. So as you're looking at the night sky, looking at Orion, or you're looking at a picture of Orion, you say, great wise ones of Orion, thank you for supporting my recreation and renewal. I am ready to shine like a star. And then here's your message. All of your fears and setbacks are being stripped from your energy now. It is essential for your old way of being to fall away and for you to go through a process of renewal in order to move forward. The old stories of your life aren't yours to live out or live up to. You are far greater than these limiting experiences. The beings of Orion are surrounding you now, and they see you as one of them. Someone who has been born with the knowledge that they can live with great purpose and make a real difference in the world, whether on a global scale or in a particular corner of the planet. When you receive this card, you're being reminded that you have infinite star potential. Orion activation, card number 1. Let's move to card number 2. How can you embody more of your magic this month? If you receive 2, the card that you receive is Star Gathering. So far we're getting a lot of star wisdom coming through, right? Really cool. So I wonder if some of you are reclaiming your magic from the earth and The others are reclaiming from the stars. This is cool. I'm excited. Okay, so if you receive 2, your card is Star Gathering. The themes around this card, and again, looking at it, receiving the activation. The themes around this card are stars aligned, remembering home, and soul family. A little about this card. So there's something powerful about looking up into the midnight sky. Seeing that vast openness, we recognize that we are part of something that is beyond our understanding. And this card brings that feeling directly to us. That feeling of utter connectedness to the stars, where we fall in and out of the dream state and wonder about the meaning of life, the universe, and everything. Star Gathering is a powerful card. It's the energy of home. Before we joined the cycle of life as a human being, we were part of the cosmos, and that feeling of being connected to the stars is a memory of what we were before. This card reminds us that we have star power and star potential, but we are not the only star in the world. For when we switch on our light, we attract more star energy and even our own star family. There we go. So let me read that last part again. This card reminds us that we have star power and star potential, but we are not the only stars in the world. For when we switch on our light, we attract more star energy and even our own star family. So here's the connection piece. Go ahead and close your eyes, connect to your heart, and visualize yourself shining like a star. See yourself as a star in the heart of the universe. And I even invite you that when you go outside to look up into the night sky, see yourself as one of the stars in the night sky. See yourself radiating warmth and light. You feel that? Like my whole body just lit up. Let your energy become magnetic and draw more light and other stars to you. Take some time to do this. If you need to pause this to just be in that energy, feel free to do so. And be open to identifying these beings, for they are your family. So first, imagine yourself as a star and begin to radiate your light outward, your light and warmth outward, magnetizing your light and drawing other stars to you and other beings to you, and then recognizing who they are. Beautiful. And here's your message. The stars have aligned. You have found the lost pieces of yourself and your energy. And now is the time to shine. You are magnetic, attracting people, energies, and opportunities that will allow your dreams to unfold. This is a time of wishes fulfilled. All of your dedication, focus, and dreaming has paid off. And now you can reap the rewards. It's important for you to know that this plane of existence is your rightful place, and not to spend too much time trying to transcend this reality. For you chose to be here at this time. Make the most of this powerful opportunity. If you're feeling particularly connected to certain individuals at this time, it's because you are finding your star family, beings you are connected with before you enter the cycle of physical incarnation. And as long as you are connected to yourself, you are home. As long as you're connected to yourself, you are home. Taking a deep breath in and out. All right, let's move on to card number 3. If you receive 3, how do you embody more of your magic this month? You are receiving, okay, this is perfect. So we have star and then we have the earth. So you are receiving an earth star activation. So the earth star is the chakra that is underneath the root chakra. So it's underneath our feet. It's a very, very powerful energy center. So we have the Earth Star, and then we also have, what is it called? It's the 8th chakra. Why am I forgetting the name? I guess I'm not supposed to talk about that, and focus on the Earth Star. So first receive this, and it looks like you're going to be working with beloved Isis. Powerful, powerful, powerful time to work with beloved Isis. She's all about magic. So take in the activation from the card. The themes around this card include anchoring, grounded action, and Isis energy. Are you ready? So a little bit about this card. The Earth Star chakra, found around, there you go, 6 to 12 inches below our feet, is the energetic portal that connects us directly with the soul wisdom of Mother Earth. It is our gateway to the underworld of the earth. It is, so it is our gateway to the underworld of the earth, a space of sacred magic and mystery where we will find a lot of tools, gifts, skills the ancients used to connect with the earth and her wisdom. The Egyptian goddess Isis appears on this card as a spiritual guide. Ooh, if you receive 3, you're in for a treat. She is a high priestess of the stars who knows the importance of connecting with the underworld to stay grounded, aware, and manifest all that we need to grow. Follow in her footsteps by connecting to your earth star. Anchor down and go digging to find any parts of your magic, wisdom, and experiences you have pushed down, both in this incarnation and in previous lifetimes. These tools could be helpful on the next phase of your journey. Now let's do the practice. This is one of my cards, definitely. I feel like there's one more. This is definitely one of my cards. So breathe into your heart and bring your awareness to the bottoms of your feet where you have the roots coming out. And imagine deep roots from the soles of your feet penetrating the earth. You've already done that. So bring your awareness to those big roots. And imagine the roots anchoring around a giant copper crystal star. So we're really activating that earth star this time, and you're getting to know your earth star if you're not familiar with your earth star chakra. So now visualize streams of consciousness moving up into your feet. Go ahead and breathe and receive them. And most importantly, listen deeply. So receive and listen. And again, if you need to pause so that you can really go deep into this process, please do so now. You know, I do an exercise where, you know, with my 8th star, chakra, of course, the name is not coming in. You know, usually I'll connect to that and pull. It reminds me of the Akashic records. So I will connect to that, you know, activate it, and then pull in all of my ancient wisdom from all time, space, reality. Just pull it to me and then bring it down to anchor into my roots. But I've never tried it with my Earth Star chakra. So I'm definitely doing that. I'm really excited to see what is going to come through. Bringing that earth wisdom, reclaiming my magic from the earth, right? Remembering my magic from the earth. So if you receive 3, I am with you. And we have a powerful guide who's going to be walking us through. So if you received card number 3, here's the message that comes with this Earth Star activation, which will allow you to reclaim and embody more of your magic this month. When you receive this card, know your Earth Star has been activated, and the wisdom you once ignored is finally being acknowledged. The rejected parts of yourself have now been rediscovered. There is an opportunity for you to rediscover magic too. But stay firmly rooted in all of your endeavors. Let the earth hold and sustain you. Don't rush ahead. In fact, if you've been wondering if it's time to move forward, know that it isn't. Stay put for the time being. Important information is about to be revealed. So wait and stand strong. This is a time of integration and rest rather than pushing forward. Great wisdom lies within you. Dive deep and find it and trust in yourself. You have more strength than you realize. This card like resonates with me so much. Like even just reading it, it's like, whoo, I feel it. I feel I needed to hear it. You know, rest. It's not time to move forward, anchor, receive. I'm really excited to like tune into that, my Earth Star chakra, and bring, just gathering the wisdom, my magic, all pieces of me bringing, like I'm already doing it. Hopefully you're doing it. You're feeling it too. It's definitely activated. And you can always, if you're having a hard time, you can always ask beloved goddess Isis to come in and assist you with that, to help you to reclaim your magic, help you to reclaim all lost pieces of yourself from the earth through your Earth Star chakra. Taking a deep breath in. That felt so good. Like I feel, okay. All right, so now we're going to move to the last card. This week we got 4 cards instead. So if you received card number 4, this is how you can embody more of your magic, reclaim more of your magic. So the card you received is called the Holy Grail. So I want you to just look at the card and receive its activation. And the themes around this card include inner discovery, finding sacredness. You are what you seek. You are what you seek. Breathe. Beautiful. Ooh, I'm excited for what this card is bringing through. So a little bit about this card. The Holy Grail has been a mystery for thousands of years. Many believe that it was the cup that Jesus drank from at the Last Supper, or that was used to collect his blood at the crucifixion, while others believe that it was a person, possibly Mary Magdalene. It's also been described as a stone, a dish, and a cauldron. The energy of this card is strongly related to the physical space, which is the Chalice Well in Glastonbury, southwest England. A sacred garden where many go to connect with the great goddess and discover the mysteries within. As a gateway, the Holy Grail is the cup of our hearts. Breathe into your heart, which we can allow to be filled by source light so that we are overflowing with divine love. The energy that we call into the Holy Grail is the feminine energy of source, the Shekinah, the fierce yet graceful light that inspires us to dance the sacred rhythm of life. This gateway therefore encourages us to stop searching outside ourselves for truth and go within to realize that we've had everything we've been searching for the whole time. It's like inviting the divine in, but knowing that it was already there before we asked. This is the second card I was feeling for me. So here is the connection piece. Place your hand on your heart. So let's return to that practice. Place your hands on your heart space and repeat this prayer after me. Dear Source Light, thank you for filling the cup of my heart, so I am overflowing with your love. Dear Source Light, thank you for filling the cup of my heart, so I am overflowing with your love. One more time. Dear Source Light, thank you for filling my cup. Thank you for filling the cup of my heart, so I am overflowing with your love. Taking a deep breath in and really feel, see, sense your heart, that chalice within your heart filling up and overflowing and pouring into every part of your body and extending outward, outside of your body, into your world, into your mission, your vision, into your work, your business, into your family. Just bless in all areas of your life. And just breathe. And again, if you need more time to continue this process, you can pause the video here. And here's our message if you received card number 4. You have been on a quest. You have been on a great quest, seeking, searching, discovering. But the further you've gone, the more your heart has called you back. You may still be looking for treasure, but you are now discovering that all roads lead back to you. The great source of creation holds up a shining mirror in front of you, and you see your reflection. You are the answer. You are the divine. You are created. You are creating. The gateway of your divinity has opened, and the vessel of your being is flowing with infinite light. Thank you. You have been searching for God, and God is within. So go within. This is the key to heaven. Your cup is overflowing. Your gifts are being unlocked. Let the world share your treasure. Let the world share your treasure. And so it is. Taking a deep breath in. Hold it. And release. Just going to allow all these beautiful messages that came to us to help us to embody more of our magic, to anchor, lock, and seal on all dimensions of our being for the highest good of all. Beautiful. These cards, I don't know about you, and I'd love to hear from you. Let me know which ones resonated with you. But these cards feel very yummy. No wonder they extended beyond just this week and covering the entire month. So this is the forecast that I can see you coming back to re-listen to, because the theme will carry out throughout the month. And the last part I wanted to talk about, we end this week with the full moon in Aries. And I think it's so powerful because Aries being the initiator, the leader, right? The fire, the passion, right? And especially as we're embodying more of our magic, I mean, it's just perfect. But the full moon allows us to remove anything that is in the way, which, the messages that came through already has been working on that. So we're shedding anything that steps in our way of our magic so that we can fully see, sense, feel, reclaim, and embody all of it. Right. So it's perfect, but be gentle with yourself, because Aries is a fire sign. Aries is a go-getter. So you might feel a quickening, right? So really, especially if you had card number 3 with me, it's very important for you to find your root, anchor. Imagine that you're that oak tree, unmovable, unshakable, is strongly rooted and grounded. So if the cards that you received was all about the star, right? All about the star, find your connection there. Really tune into yourself, your heart, and activate that process there. If your cards were more earth-based, right? Make sure you stay grounded. Make sure you're anchored into the earth. Right. And actually, regardless of which one you choose, if you feel yourself like you're not as grounded with that intense full moon in a fire sign, remember your roots, ground down, connect to your body, and breathe. Get rooted, get anchored. Wonderful. Once again, thank you for receiving this week's Goddess Energy Forecast. I invite you to share this forecast with anyone that you believe that will benefit from it, and share with me how, which ones resonated with you. And a couple of announcements. So I have, my annual Light Summit coming up as well. So if you're already in my Facebook group, Moon Goddess Sacred Sanctum, that's where it's all going to happen. If you're not in there, make sure you come in and come join us. the summits are incredible. This year's Light Summit theme is, guess it, it's about embodying your magic. So I have an amazing presenters coming through to bring through some powerful healing messages, activations, embodiment practices to help you to reclaim your magic. So I hope you're excited as I am, and it's all free. It is something that I do every year to just help everyone just bring in more power, bring in more magic, bring in more light to get us through, to help us finish the year powerfully and also enter the new year even more powerfully. So it is quite quite a powerful weekend. It is going to be October 13th through the 16th. So it's going to be a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I might use that as more integration. We'll see what comes through. But yeah, it's going to be really fun. So come join us and receive some deliciousness to support you on this journey. And of course, you know, I have now opened up the doors to my new group program called the Elevated Empath Mastermind. And so right now I'm opening space for 20 founding members who will receive like a founded member pricing. And so it's going to be $47 per month for the founding member. So if you're one of the 20, you lock in that price. After that, it goes back to $97 per month. And we're going to be working on how to reclaim your energy, learning about how to like energy management. There we go. I love that. It's about energy management, how to take care of your energy, how to shield yourself, how to rejuvenate yourself, how to stay connected, you know, above and below, all of that yummy stuff. Really bringing that in. And I talked about this last week where, you know, I used to think that people already knew this, like these were just things that people just do. Apparently I was wrong. And I've been reminded over and over that that's not the case. And more people come to me asking me how they can manage the energy, especially, you know, if you're an empath, if you're a highly sensitive person, if you're an intuitive, if you are a healer, you know, anyone who works with that spiritual realm, who holds space for people, right? It's so important to take care of your energy first so that you can truly show up in the world in the way that you're supposed to, not dimmed because you're afraid, or not dimmed because, you know, all of that things that come up when you're not aware of what is happening around your energy and within your energy. So there's a lot of good stuff there. We're going to be meeting twice a month. There's going to be, you know, I'm going to teach you the tools. You will have time to integrate it. You'll be able to come back and share, you know, what that experience was. We'll do any tweaking. We'll do clearance. We'll also have hot seats where each week I'll choose people who will be, it's like we'll focus on them and we'll kind of tweak or activate or clear whatever needs to be cleared. And of course, what you do for just a few, it amplifies in the entire container. So, but the hot seats are really cool because it allows me to spend time with, you know, certain people, and we just rotate so that everybody gets a time. And you would get to sign up for it once you're in the container, to go sign up for what day you want to get your hot seat. So it's really cool. I'm really excited to bring this to you. It's been hovering around in the ethers for a while, right? I was trying to perfect it, make it look all perfect. And Spirit was like, no, cut it out. It's time. People need your help. People need to learn these tools before we enter the new year, which is going to be even more energetically intense. So the sooner you can learn these tools, the better you can just flow with the energy, right? Beautiful. And lastly, my two multi-author books that I'm calling in contributors for Oracle and the Book of Activations. I am calling in activators, I'm calling in channels, I'm calling in oracles, I'm calling in intuitives, who have the ability to tune in to the divine and bring through powerful messages and powerful activations to assist to assist humanity as we move forward in these intense times. And so the last, the container, the application will be closed October 31st. So if you have been really drawn to this book, it is time, get in there. Let's get these gems into the world because humanity needs the support. And if you are a carrier of these powerful codes of activations and channel divine messages, it is time for you to share them with more people on a global basis. Okay, so let's do this. Find the application below. Let's do this. Let's get this published into the world, blessing more people than ever. I love you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a fabulous week. Happy October. Enjoy the magic. Allow your own unique magic to overflow out into your world. From my heart to yours. Until next time.